Love isn't far, but it's not close either. What is Yaman really trying to tell us? Channel, magazine news, and gossip. Have you ever felt like love is just around the corner, yet still completely out of reach? Like it's brushing against your fingertips, but slipping away all at once? Could someone as admired and followed as Yaman, an icon of charm and mystery, be facing this same emotional contradiction? What does it mean when he says, "Love isn't far, but it's not close either"? Is this the voice of heartbreak, hope, or something far more complex? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip, your ultimate destination for the stories behind the stars. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time to do it. Don't miss a single whisper of the celebrity world. The statement that shook the gossip world. Yaman, a name that's become almost synonymous with passion, drama, and elegance on screen, has once again stirred curiosity, not with a new role, but with a cryptic sentence that now echoes across social media and tabloid columns. Love isn't far, but it's not close either. This short yet deeply philosophical line has opened a floodgate of speculation. Fans are asking, is he hinting at a past love? Is someone currently tugging at his heartstrings? Or is this simply the poetic expression of someone navigating the emotional fog of stardom and solitude? The emotional weight of his words suggests more than just a passing thought. It feels like a window into his soul, between hope and hesitation. What strikes most about Can's statement is its paradox. Love isn't far hints at optimism, perhaps the belief that love is within reach, just not now. But it's not close either, adds a shade of melancholy, as though timing, distance, or fate are conspiring to keep him waiting. This contradiction mirrors the dilemmas we all face in relationships, wanting to love, but not being ready, or feeling ready, but love not arriving. Is Ken revealing that he's at such a crossroads? Sources close to the star suggest emotional turbulence beneath the surface. Though no official confirmation of a current relationship has emerged, whispers indicate that Ken may be dealing with the emotional aftershocks of a romantic chapter that has recently closed, or one that's struggling to begin. A star's love life under the microscope. It's no secret, Yaman's personal life has long been a magnet for public attention. As someone constantly under the spotlight, every word he speaks is analyzed, every glance interpreted, every social media post dissected. And now, this latest quote has once again launched his private world into the limelight. While his professional career continues to soar, his love life seems to reflect a deeper, more vulnerable side, a side often hidden behind red carpets and flashing cameras. The line between reality and the roles he plays blurs, leaving fans wondering, are his on-screen romances more stable than his real ones? Fans react, a virtual storm of emotion. Social media lit up as soon as his quote hit the web. Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok exploded with theories and emotional confessions. Some fans expressed heartfelt support, offering encouragement in the face of what they perceived as heartbreak. Others saw his words as universal, something everyone could relate to in their own romantic journeys. Comments like, "We've all been there, Ken. Love is always closer than we think, but still not in our hands. Maybe he's just waiting for the right moment, the right person." Others dove deep into emotional analysis, suggesting that his words reflect a broader philosophy on love, a quiet acceptance that some things, no matter how desired, cannot be forced. Timing, readiness, and the complexity of love. Can's quote does more than just hint at his current feelings. It ignites a conversation about the nature of love itself. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, are we losing touch with the idea of waiting for the right moment? His message resonates with those who've experienced love's timing mismatch, when one person is ready but the other isn't, or when life circumstances make something beautiful feel impossible. The emotional maturity required to recognize this, to acknowledge that love is near but not yet ready, is profound. Ken may be telling us something most celebrities avoid admitting, that even the most glamorous lives are filled with the same longing, the same confusion, the same hesitation that defines our own. Pop culture and the paradox of almost love. We've seen this narrative unfold time and time again in movies, TV shows, and novels. Two characters meet, they connect deeply, but something keeps them apart until the stars align. Perhaps Yaman is living through his own real-life romantic plotline. His words paint the picture of someone who has perhaps met love, but is unsure if it's the right time, the right circumstance, or even the right person. This idea of love being close, yet not reachable, is one of the most compelling and heartbreaking concepts in the human experience. Is he waiting, healing, or simply expressing a moment of deep reflection? A generation connects with Can. Interestingly, his statement seems to have especially struck a chord with younger audiences. On platforms like Instagram and X, formerly Twitter, fans in their 20s and 30s resonate deeply with the idea of waiting for love, of not rushing it, of understanding that love requires more than just emotion. It requires timing, growth, and often distance. This emotional authenticity has made Yaman not just a celebrity, but a mirror for a generation navigating love in an era of dating apps, fleeting connections, and emotional burnout. The gossip world can't let go. As with all things celebrity, the tabloids are diving in deep. Some claim Can may be referencing a recent private relationship. Others speculate that it's a philosophical expression rather than a literal one. A few boldly claim it's all a strategic move, an emotional bait to keep the spotlight. Yet regardless of intent, what's certain is this: Yaman's words have sparked a storm. And while we wait for an official explanation, or perhaps a new development in his love life, the mystery only grows. Final thoughts: the beauty of unanswered questions. Love isn't far, but it's not close either. This phrase, filled with ambiguity and raw honesty, reminds us that love isn't always about dramatic declarations or perfect timing. Sometimes it's about the quiet in-between, the waiting, the growing, the hoping. Yaman's honesty, whether calculated or spontaneous, has allowed fans to see the man behind the actor. He's not just a heartthrob or a headline. He's someone asking the same questions we all do. So maybe the question isn't, who is he talking about? Maybe the real question is, what is he discovering about love? And what does it reveal about us all? Thanks for joining us here at Magazine News and Gossip. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Yaman's emotional universe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more heartbeats, headlines, and the hidden truths behind celebrity lives. Until next time, stay curious, and don't forget, love might be just around the corner, or maybe not just yet.